Now, I know that we discussed the baffle. This goes in and kind of restricts the airflow right in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in at this point, just to get it out of the way, make sure everything's the way it should be. And I hope I can get it in without breaking it. Kind of tricky. And I want to go ahead and screw that down. Remember those little blocks we put in there? I wish I had a camera in on top of this, but I'll show it to you once I get it in here and get it in place. Since this is my first resonator, I may have to experiment with this and just kind of see what's the optimum size. As I say, I've got a lot to learn over the next few months about resonators. Okay, there you go, that's in. And I don't know if you can see it up and under there or not, but you can see it right through here. Now that baffle is approximately 14.5 inches long by 2.5 inches wide, and then it's 1/4 inch of the center on either end. I come out 3 inches where it hits the side and cut that at an angle. So it wasn't as bad getting it in. I'd already broken one trying to get it in earlier, or I got it in and trying to get it back out. But now, looking good. I'm going to go in here, set this back up, put my resonator in. Just see, double check my dimensions. Should be 25. Right on it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this in place and drill my hole. And if you can see this cover, there's a little half moon right here in this area and right here in this area. And that goes dead center. So I'm going to line that up. Just make sure that I've got the same margin around that, through this hole, right in the to the screw. Do a little mark here. I'm gonna just pre-drill these holes before I start finishing. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty much the same margin all the way around. So now, I'm going around to mark each little hole in there. So I know where to drill pilot holes for the screws. It's easy a lot of times to do this kind of stuff before the finish, so there's less chance of any type of damage. Got this little bit in here, I'm gonna go ahead and drill those. Okay, we'll see how these go in. Be using these screws that are supplied with them. Looks like the screws are too big for the resonator plate. They are. So that's the only little glitch that I have found in this kit so far. So we will have to work on that at a later date. think I really want to. I could drill those out. I'm afraid I'll break that chrome though and start some rust. So, well, I'll just get a smaller screw. The only thing I can do. Okay. We're getting close. Just gonna maybe let me go there and look and see if I got a couple screws here, just to hold that in place, which are the right size. That's the only little glitch I've found. With the kit. But as I said, I do not want to break the chrome finish on that cover for the simple fact that it could promote corrosion, rust, oxidation. Okay, we're just going to leave that for the time being. Next thing looking to do is to get this where it goes. The tailpiece. So what I'm going to do is do a little gauging here just to see okay. Throw a little test hole here. Pretty good about dropping things. I think this will do it, this bit size. And make this run a little bit easier. And I do not see screwdriver bit. Okay. There we have it. About to get ready to start doing some finishing here. When this all sets up, we'll pull everything back off of there, mask it off, and start the finish work. One thing I would like to say to you though is I do my headstock by carrying this blank piece to a guy who owns a trophy company, and they have a laser, and he cuts my stuff for me. He has my artwork. So what I'll do is carry probably a piece of rosewood, and I may actually stain the rosewood to come in a little closer to this color. The ebony, have a little problem. Sometimes he can't get a really good clean burn on it because it's got so much oil in it. And then I use Purple Heart for the iris's flower petals. And I use some maple for the leaves. So I will take that in with me into town on Monday so that can be cut, and I will work on the headstock. Really, the only thing we lack is getting the headstock veneer on, getting the tuning keys on, getting the finish, of course. I've got to put these little dots in here over those screw heads, and stringing it up and setting it up with brick. So we're getting close. Glad y'all could be with us through this series, and still got a couple more videos to do. We'll do one on the finishing, and then we'll do one on setup, and then we'll do one with my buddy Greg Blaylock, who's a accomplished resonator player, sitting down with it just to see what type of sound we get. So thank you again for joining. This is Gary Clardy. I'll see you next time. Thank you.